Hey, how you doing? I'm over here doing a little bit of computer work. I just woke up a little while ago. I sold a couple of items overnight, but just a couple. It's been slow sales for ISO Big Nugget, but that's okay. I'm not going to let it get me down. I haven't been doing a whole lot of listing anyway. I did sell this little flask that looks like a copy of Zelda for the NES, but it's obviously not a real cartridge. You put booze in it, and Tom and I picked that up at that thrift store in Brattleboro, Vermont. That was one of the items that he put into a bag, and the whole bag was $1. I'll probably only make my dollar back, but a dollar is a dollar is a dollar. And this is an item that I feel the ISO Big Nugget crew could possibly pass up on. I picked this up at the Salvation Army probably 3 weeks ago, maybe a month, and it's got that old flower pattern. You know, it's a heating pad from like the 70s. It's got the old knob on it. I think I paid about $3 for this. Well, this sold on sale for $25.46 plus shipping, so the buyer's all in at $37.69. So if you guys are at a thrift store or at a garage sale and you see an old heating pad from the 60s or 70s with a floral pattern and it's only $1, pick it up. I really want you guys to be making money. I feel like my life's purpose is to help you guys put more money in your pockets. I'm gonna go get this stuff packed up and I'll talk to you guys later. I'm out here helping Mr. K with a project that we're doing, and we're going to be getting those picnic tables into the back of his trailer. Mr. K went inside, so I'm kind of just working out here in the van, trying to get it straightened up a little bit. I told him, I said, hey man, I'm going to put you on camera, so if you want to wear a shirt, wear a shirt. If not, don't. So we'll just wait for him to come back. I think I'll just show you guys some changes to the van. So I've had that dirty old foam mattress for 5 years, and it's been through a fraction of all the national forests in the country. It's dirty. I'm letting my blankets air out. That way they smell nice and fresh when I go down to MASH this weekend. I used to love camping when I was a kid. I used to be a Boy Scout. I was a Life Scout, actually. Never made Eagle, but that's kind of because we moved and my life got disrupted, which is when the weight gain started. But anyway, I used to like camping, but now the only kind of real camping I like is, you know, a nice mattress with electricity. My good friend Greg gave me this mattress recently. It was up in his barn. It still feels like it's in pretty good shape, and it was a perfect fit. Looks like the electrical system's running well back here. I've got a total of 500 amp hours of batteries underneath the bed. And for the most part, the batteries stay full all of the time because of the solar panels. I've got the propane there, and that's for the stove up there, so I can make coffee or I can cook meals or whatever. And I've got some shelving back here that I can put stuff on. I'm going to try to straighten this up a little bit before I go. I'm probably going to vacuum out the van real good today with the shop vac. It's disgusting up there at the front. I'm just trying to make good use of my time since I'm not going to the thrift store today, but I will be going to the transfer station later. I love going to the transfer station. I always find some little free nugs. I've got to do something with this mattress. I found out that they charge $30 to get rid of a mattress at the dump. And you know me, guys, I'm going to cut this thing up into about 8 pieces, and every week we're going to get rid of a piece at a time. This is my pride and joy here. It's the old Dometic refrigerator. These things have gone up in price over the years. This one was about $1,200. But it works great. It works as a freezer, refrigerator, whatever you need. This was actually a defect though. The door doesn't really close 100%, so I guess their craftsmanship is suffering. Alright, so what happened was the bottom legs got stuck somehow, so we just had to lift it up a little bit, and we're just going to stack the other table over here on that table right there. He made some kind of contraption where he was able to lift it up and just kind of push it with this little cart thing. And now we're just going to lay a blanket over here and just kind of put the table on there, and hopefully they don't fall off on the way to MASH. All right, we have got the 2 tables on the trailer successfully, And Mr. K is going to tie it down, and that should do the trick, hopefully. Hey friends, I'm over here at the dump, and it looks like there's a lot of activity going on today. I know it's probably not that easy to see, but there's the swap building right there. It's a pretty nice sized building. I think this guy was just in there, and now he's digging around over at that box over there. And I see some bicycles over there. I don't know, maybe that's a place where you can... oh man, I'm going to have to check that little thing out. Looks like he's loading up, boys. I'm going to have to check that out over there. I did manage to pick up a few items. They have a lot of stuff in there, but it's not like Tom's area where people just load the shelves up with stuff. They actually kind of go through it and everything and then put it out real nice and neat like it was a thrift store. I like that intense junk everywhere where you're digging and grabbing. That's my kind of style. This is cool though. This is really nice. They do a nice job here. You don't have to pay for this stuff, but you can leave a donation. So I did leave a couple dollars in the box. And I got this big box of Rubbermaid stuff, and there's separators, and if you guys can tell, there's even some serving saving pieces down there as well. So not too bad. I found this cool little cowboy hat. It looks kind of like an Australian outback kind of hat. It looks like it's pretty nice. It's going to have to be wiped off a little bit, but overall it's not in bad shape. You know, it's got some spots and stuff there. The name of the company is Head and Home out of Santa Cruz, California, so it's definitely made in the USA. I saw a couple that were listed for $35. I didn't see a lot of sales on these, but I figured it was free, so, you know, I'll give it a shot. I mean, you know, maybe I could throw it up there for $30 or best offer plus shipping. I saw this box in there at the end. I'm like, what is this? Marking guns and labels. So I looked in here, and there are not one, but two label guns. One's a Monarch 1115, and one's the 1110. Vintage, made in the USA. Plenty of labels. I don't know what the other model goes for, but it looks like the Monarch 1115 can sell for between $35 and $40 shipped. And then the labels also have some value as well. So I might hang out here for a few minutes, and then I gotta shoot over to the house. I still gotta get this van cleaned out for tomorrow. If I hee and haw around too much, it's not gonna get done, and I'm gonna be in trouble. All right, I think I'm done for the day. I just ran inside, and I was looking at the books. They got a lot of books on the shelf. Books are always coming in, and they get way more than they know what to do with. I just happened to be looking at some books in this great big Gaylord they had filled to the top, and I found these three right here. I just happened to look up a few and got lucky. This one is called The Useful Book. It's 201 life skills they used to teach in home ec and shop. Probably a book people should be reading, but this one, the last one sold, was $13.59 on sale plus $3.45 shipping. This is Women's Dictionary, Symbols and Sacred Objects. One of these sold recently for $14.95 plus shipping. I would have to say though that this right here is probably the find of the day. This is called These Entertaining People. It's by Florence Pritchett Smith, and one recently sold back in April for $165. So that's what I call ISO Big Nugget money. But I think for now, I'm going to get to the house and start getting the van cleaned out for the trip. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Hey, what's happening tonight, guys? I'm over here at the laptop. I'm having a cup of coffee. I probably shouldn't be doing that, but whatever. I'm just kind of reflecting on the day, and I feel like today was a really good day. I didn't really feel stressed today about not going to the Salvation Army. I was actually pretty happy with the decision. A lot of times the thrifting thing just kind of stresses me out, especially lately since I've been putting weight on. It's a little bit harder for me to get around, and I'm basically just trying to get back up and start working on it again. I didn't get a single thing listed, but I didn't plan on doing any listing today because I really just wanted to go to the transfer station and get my van cleaned up, and I did. I went ahead and vacuumed out the van. My dad and I actually cut up that mattress into like 25 different pieces, and we put them in contractor bags, and we're just kind of throwing out a little bit at a time. When I get back from the trip, I plan on trying to work through the rest of this video game stuff. It's taking a bit longer than I had anticipated. Some of the stuff needs maintenance before I can get it to work. Plus there are some cables that I need that I don't have. My friend Jesse, who also is a subscriber to the channel, is going to be helping me out. Sales have been a little bit slow recently. I'm still at around $1,000 for the week. I had a few really strong days and then it just kind of dropped off. Looks like Tuesday was about a $13 day. Yesterday was almost $55, and today I haven't sold a single thing. I don't really blame eBay. I just don't have the stuff that people are looking for right now, or my prices are too high. This time of year is probably not the busiest time for eBay sellers like myself that are selling a lot of junk goods and stuff you get at the dump and thrift stores and stuff. You got to keep on posting it though. Also, you might want to check your prices from time to time just to make sure you're not charging too much. eBay buyers do like a good deal. I think I'm going to head out of here and go work on some items. I just donated a bunch of stuff to the Salvation Army and the garage is starting to get packed up again. Right now the video game items are top priority and nothing happens until those get off the photo table. Once all that stuff is listed, then I can bring the normal items back in here. So I'm really trying to get this stuff done. I'll be coming to you guys from the road this weekend. You guys have a great night and please give me a thumbs up if you enjoy the video. ISO Big Nugget signing out. Yeah, mostly I would say low carb has been key to my success. You might want to put a shirt on or your titties are going to be on.